Good morning from the Indonesian city of Pontianak on the island of Borneo. A city that's got a population of about 700,000 people and is the fourth most populous city in Borneo itself on the whole island. Now, I arrived here last night and I'll just give you a quick view of where I'm walking. And after being on the Malaysian side for the last few weeks, this is my first time on the Indonesian side. And I made the swift decision that I was leaving. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm now heading towards the ferry port. Oh, that looks interesting. I'm just trying to get the map out and find out where I'm going to be going. A couple of streets down. So it is about a 10-minute walk down there. And the ferry I'm going to get is going to the mainland of Indonesia, so I can get my journey back on track and start moving. Now, this city is not well known for its tourism at all, although there are some stuff that I have found online that is worth going to see, so I might do that this afternoon. So I've been online, looked at ferries, and there are ferries that do go back to the mainland, but from what I gather is one a day. And unfortunately, I could only find one that's leaving in 4 days' time, which is why I want to go down to the ferry station and find out for myself. With the idea that if I can get a ferry for tomorrow, then I will check out. Sorry. There is no traffic lights over here. At least I can't find any. Now that looks impressive. So yeah, if I can get a ferry for tomorrow, I will stay in the hotel, which is not the best. It is cheap, but I've been so many places that are so better for the same price. I can't even shut the door properly of the room. But if I do get a ferry and it's not until another 4 days, then I will check out and move to a hostel. The hotel costs £10, the hostel costs £4. Right, I think I've got one more street to do. So the checkout from the hotel is in 2 hours' time. So as usual, everything is last minute, but it's only because there is very little information online, especially about Pontianak. Now, I could do what I did in Malaysian Borneo and carry on going from city to city, but the nearest city from here is about 2.5 hours away, going towards Malaysian Borneo, and the next city is about 8 hours bus ride away, going the other way, and that's a bit too far. This is the quietest street I've been on since I've been here. Wow. Right, where am I going? So this takes me straight down towards the waterfront, and then I look at ferries. Once I checked in last night, And I know this is not a touristy place because the receptionist, bless her, didn't speak any English. So with Google Translate, she was asking me for my ID. And I kept saying to her, that's my passport, that's my ID, which confused her. So I don't think they get many foreigners staying at all. So this is the city centre. This is meant to be the modern side. When you look at that, and looking online for things to say, just over here at the end, which is the waterfront, I was told it's been rebuilt and it's amazing. Yeah, 100 metres away is this place. Right. Now, if I do manage to get a ferry for tomorrow, it's a 2.5 day journey by sea. Ooh. Oh, it's a bank. I thought it was a ferry station. I was getting excited. Two and a half day journey by sea, no cabins. It's a bed next to another person. Right, where do I go? If the ferry is not for another 4 days, I seriously need to think of what I'm going to be doing. So the waterfront is down that way. I am asking it as a question because this road looks a bit too busy to cross. But yeah, once I got over the reception, little what is your ID, little misdemeanor, I did have a walk around. Now, my area that I'm in, the hotel, is I walked around the whole block and it was quite busy. Lots of cafes, lots of places for people to chill, eat, and it looked like a social area. A lot of late teenagers, early 20 people. It's another bank. Oh, beeping me. Thank you. But I don't know why I'm walking so far without even checking the map. Oh no, going the right way. See so there. So just at the end is a right turn. But I did ask that reception where was the best place to go for something to eat, and the hotel has its own restaurant, which is a separate entity anyway. So I went down there, found out it was one of the most expensive places on the street itself, but the meal I had was chicken breasts with salted egg, which I was surprised to find out was absolutely delicious. I actually enjoyed it. They did put a little bit of chili into it. It's a bit too spicy for my liking, but I still ate it like a big boy. And there is ferry port. Now I need to find out where I can buy tickets. More importantly, I need to find out how to cross this road. Now down there is the docks. And I don't think I'm going to be crossing this road at all. That was crazy. Very crazy. Right, according to the sign there, the ferry's this way. And it looks like all these vehicles are getting on the ferry. And I think this is the ferry for going to the other side of the river and the other side of the city. But according to my map, this is where the ferry for the mainland goes to. Ticket? And where do I buy tickets? Ticket for ferry? Yeah. Where? Buy? Ticket, yeah. Ticket? Yeah. I'll talk over there then. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, bless him. That's the bank. So I've just crossed the road looking for... Oh, I've just walked in. Right. There is no ticket office. Oh, there's a man there. We've got everything but a ticket office. So yeah, this looks like the place where the ferry's going to the other side, and then this is the waterfront. So that's the ferry there, and the waterfront's down there. Right, let's ask this guy. I found someone that spoke English. Yay! I'm at the wrong one, even though 2 maps that I looked at had ships coming from here going to the mainland, but I need to go that way, which means I'm going to walk along the waterfront. Now he says there is a path that leads to the waterfront, which is obviously not that one. Oh, hello.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
And then turn right.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yes. Cheers. Oh, bless him, he's following me all the way just to give me directions. People are friendly wherever you go in the world. Got no tail. A lot of cafes, and there's a lot of beggars and homelessness here as well. I've actually been stopped since I've been here a number of times. The guys just putting their hands out and just asking for money. Which is really heartbreaking to see, because 21st century. Oh, this looks more modern, more open spaced. I was hoping to be on the other side of here to walk along the waterfront, but can't have everything. Now at the moment I've got an hour and a half to get back to the hotel to check out. It was interesting that as you walk into the hotel itself, there's a big sign saying no prostitution. So I've promised myself that I'm not going to do any prostitution and hire myself out to anyone, because I'm a good boy. Look at that. Oh, it's a police centre. Hello. So I did mention in the last... Oh, can we go in there? No. Did mention in the last video that this city's not got the best reputation in relation to crime, and there is motorbike stealing, as in as they drive past they'll take stuff off you. So I'm trying to keep my camera away from the road so I don't get caught out. Oh, look at that. The other thing I've had to get used to really quick is the money. So going from, I would say, going from 20s, 30s, 40s in Malaysia, and come to 10,000, 20,000, 40,000. Lots of zeros on my banknotes. And when I get a chance to get some money out, I'll show you. That's a Riverside Hotel. Yeah, I see what it is. Right. Getting a bit closer. I can see the word terminal. Is this it? Does it look like a ferry port? There's across the road from the terminal. I want to have a wander in just in case it is. I don't want to walk straight past it. So no, they were the customs office. So they've told me to come over here, I think. And that's loud. Really loud. What do you reckon? Try over here. It looks empty. And that's not where I want to go. Oh, there's a door open. Don't make it easy, do they? Hi, where do I buy tickets? Do you speak English? I've come away from the port area, the ticket office area, because of the fact that the call to prayers was a bit too loud. I don't think you could hear me over the last lot I recorded. And I've got bad news. So the ferry is once a week, going to the mainland. Once a week, not once per day. The internet lied to me. It goes on the 24th, which is in 4 days' time. Which is annoying. So now I've got to work out what I'm doing. So I'm just looking at my time to work out how long I've got before I have to check out. What do I do? I wasn't planning on being here for more than 24 hours. So I've just had a sit down with my phone, had a little chat to myself, more like an argument. So apart from today, where I will be going around the city this afternoon to show you the highlights in the next video. I have got 3 full days before the ferry goes, and I think it leaves 9 o'clock in the morning before it is time. So I might plan on staying in the hotel for one more night, get a bus tomorrow morning to the next city that's closest, which is, as I said earlier, going back towards Borneo, Malaysia, 2.5–3 hours away, and then coming back here the day before the ferry goes, staying in the hostel, which is cheap, and then getting the boat away. And that way I can say I've actually done more than one city on the Indonesian side of Borneo. Let's go, no, better not. If crossing the road in Indonesian Borneo was an Olympic sport, I'd have a gold medal by now. God. So that is the plan. Now my budget is very tight. Tighter than usual. So I need to find out how much a bus costs to get to the next city, which I forgot its name already. And I need to find out the price of the boat. I know it's cheaper than flying, and I'm hoping I'm going the right way to go back. Do you recognize this? Let's get the map out again. Got the map and going the right way, but I don't recognize any of it. No back streets. So yeah, the ferry is cheaper than flying, and because it's 2 days at sea, then I'll be saving money. On top of that, I have read that you get 3 meals a day on the ferry as part of your ticket. Obviously it'd be rice with chicken or some sort of meat, but it's free. There'll about to be a shop on board, hopefully, or I might just take a lot of snacks with me, right? So yeah, that is my plan, which I've just made up in the last 5–10 minutes. Now I know a lot of people would get anxious, get worried about stuff like this. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. This is all part of the adventure. And when you go to places that are not touristy, like this place, there is very little information that you can get online in English. As long as you keep smiling, it's still fun. I have read online that there is a lot of Dutch influence in this place. Still trying to find some. And there's a lot of mopeds. I am tempted to ride one of these. Obviously not one of these lot, because there's a lot of people hire one out. I'm sure it'll be cheap. Right, this looks promising, he said. I am still lost. I'm still trying to find my way back, but I've just seen this. Look at that. I have no idea where I am. Yeah, I need to find out about that. That'll be in the next video. Tell you all about it, the history, who built it, stuff like that. Where am I? I don't mind getting lost when I'm doing my adventurous days. But I've got an hour to get back to the hotel to check out, in case they find me for overstaying. Oh, look at that. That's a play group? Really? Wow. Right, get the map out again. If you have been following my last video, you'll know that my hotel is not actually listed on the offline map that I use, which is why it's difficult to work out where I'm going. So I've just looked at it to try and find out where the majority of the coffee shops are, and hopefully it's down this way. Don't forget, this is the very first time I've been walking around this city. So the coffee shops are all at the end of this street. And here I am. I have found my hotel. A lot of working out on the map to see where I was going, but that's it there. It's the red doors. This road looks a bit easier to cross. And right in front of the hotel, splitting the two roads in half, is a canal. Seen better days. So I've made it back to the hotel. I have just booked another night. I've inquired about a bus going to the next city. Unfortunately, although it takes about 2 or 3 hours by car, by taxi, to take a bus will take about 8 or 9 hours. What? And while I was in the hotel, I had a look online to book the ferry tickets before they all sold out. And unfortunately, if you are a foreigner within Indonesia, you cannot buy ferry tickets online. You've got to go to the ticket office, which, as you saw earlier, is closed. I get a feeling that the city doesn't want me to leave. So I have a new plan. And that is to stay for one more night in the hotel because I've already paid. And then tomorrow I will go to a hostel. I will hire a bike for 2 days. I know it's going to be cheap. It'll be about £5 a day. And from there I will go around the area of this place and see what it's like. But what are my first impressions of Pontianak? The people seem friendly enough. It's not the cleanest of cities. And because there's no tourism, there's not a lot to see online to find out what you can do. But I've got 3 days here, 4 days. If you've enjoyed this video, then all you got to do is press that like button. If you want to subscribe and see what I get up to in the next 3 or 4 days, then you subscribe, press that bell at the corner. I'm just going to have a bit of a rest for the next couple of hours while I work out what I am going to do. But until next time, bye bye for now.